bring you another cool old lock to pick today. This one's another Russwin. It's from that large eBay purchase I had a while back. I finally got around to modifying this one, and I decided to keep the original patina on this one because I thought it kind of looked particularly nice. So let's go ahead and, well, let's show you that the key works first. It works beautifully, like that beautiful old Russwin key there. It's kind of a neat design on these old keys. Okay, I want to go with bottom of the keyway tension on this one. And I'm going to go with my hand over it, I suppose. Okay, I'm just going to test the pins a little bit on my way back. Now this one was originally a 5-pin. I just got pin 6 and went into a false set. This one was originally a 5-pin lock as well, and the Bible was chambered for 6. The core was chambered for 5, so I just used the last hole as a template and drilled down and drilled into a 6th hole. So now I have a 6-pin lock. Nothing on 1, a couple clicks on 2. Two feels, well, a little kind of rotation, there we go. Still have a false set. A little bit on 3. Five feels pretty solid. And a little feedback off of 2. There we go, nice click off of 2, and I got a deep false set. Feedback on 1. I've still got my false set. Feels like pin 4. A little kind of rotation. Got a click. Alright, I got my false set back. Alright, pin 5. Feels like he's awfully low. Let me check my other pins. They all seem alright. At least I haven't dropped any back down with all these spools. Okay, pin 5's a little grippy. Let me check everybody else. There we go. Yeah, I'm going back to pin 5. I want to use my other hand and kind of lift up on this tension wrench a little bit. There we go, got a nice click out of 5. I've still got a false set. Feels like pin 4 again. Pin 4 feels stuck. So I want to do the same thing I did on pin 5. I want to lift up on the tension wrench. And I lifted up a little too much and dropped a couple pins. But I've got my false set back. Feels like I must overset pin 4 just now. So I'm going to release tension. Go back to pin 6. Okay, I got a false set off of 6. A little bit of, I got a click off of 2. A little click off of 1. Pin 3. Yep, pin 3 again still. There we go. I still have a false set. I'm under pin 4. Okay, I got pin 4 and I've still got a false set. Okay, I'm on pin 5. I'm just trying to walk the core back with the pick now instead of the wrench. Okay, got a nice click out of 5. Okay, it looks like 4 dropped back down. And I've got no tension on this at all right now. Yep, pin 4. Just trying to rock them up. There we go. We got an open off of pin 4 there. So a lot of dropping of the pins. But spools are designed to do that. And I put several spools in this one. Okay, I need a flathead screwdriver. I normally have one sitting out here, but I can't find it. All right. Let's see. That might work. Now, hopefully we get over this quick. My battery's down to 15%. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the key in. Okay. Looking at the plug, you can tell that I've got 6 pins, and the 6th one's just right in on the tip of the key. I've got a serrated on 1 with a lot of serrations on it. Serration on 2 with lots of serrations. Serrated on 3, serrated on 4, 5, and 6. Is actually, since I didn't have any pins this size long enough, it's actually 2 pins, but they're far enough apart that didn't make it easier to pick. I've got threads in every chamber except for the last one. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the top. I've got a Okay, wake up, camera. I've got a spool in one, and one end of the spool is smaller than the other, kind of like a T-pin, so it will give you a different feedback between ends of the spool. Pin 2 is a serrated spool. Pin 3 is a serrated spool, but it's serrated on both sides of the spool. Pin 4 is another serrated spool. I want to call this lock Spool-a-thon because I put pretty much all spools in it. And number 5 is another spool. The end my tweezers is holding is actually smaller in diameter than the top of the spool, so it's another one of those that'll give you a weird feedback. And number 6 is a double spool. Dump all these pins out, or springs out here. Okay. Okay, I can't get the spring out of one. Okay. Anyway, chambers 1 through 5 are all threaded, I think you can tell. Chamber 6, I'd like to show you the spring on that one if I can get it to come out here, because it would be a little bit of a tight fit. There we go. So I kind of set it up to be a spring within a spring to give extra tension. And this is a driver out of a really cheap Chinese-made quickset clone. So I figured it'd be something different to stick in there. And it kind of helped. Anyway, guys, that was this cool old Russwin 6-pin. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Never pick any locks that you don't own or locks that you don't have permission to pick. And as always, please like my videos and subscribe by pressing the big subscribe button underneath the video. Thanks for watching.